to you, Leslie, at Cybermania Central in L.A.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. You know, cyberspace has given us a whole new breed of pirate. There's a growing number of dedicated, highly skilled individuals who burrow through the cyber underworld to seek out information and access highly sensitive material. Now, these people don't take no for an answer, and it's not the FBI, and it's not the CIA. We're talking about hackers.
We're being perceived as second only to mobsters, and a lot of us are being forced to think like criminals, to always cover our trails no matter what we do, to always be looking over our shoulders, to notice every policeman, every black car. It's not a nice way to live, and I don't think teenage kids should be living like this.
Turn on, plug in, drop out. There's so much bad press about hackers. You know, hackers are moving satellites around. Hackers are going to start World War III.
I don't think we'll ever be fully embraced by society. Elements may be made trendy, but we'll never be fully accepted because we're driven by things that generally society doesn't understand.
Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison were hackers. They hacked electricity. They hacked the telegraph. Hackers doesn't necessarily need to hack telephone lines and computers.
The hackers don't go around breaking into people's personal computers. They go around breaking into huge corporate mainframes. They do it mostly to get access to learn about systems, to rummage about and see how they're running their particular services. Lots of times there's sensitive information in those systems, but it's not sensitive information being kept by individuals, it's sensitive information being kept about individuals. It's a big difference. We'd like to know who is keeping files on who. And a lot of these computers are talking to each other. Credit computers talk to phone company computers, and there's master databases being made up. I'd like to know what's out there.
The mark of a good hacker is that no one knows he was in there. You get in, you get out, and no one ever knows you've been there. You don't disturb anything, you don't destroy anything. It's the destructive types that have come up with the really bad hacker image.
You only hear about them when they're getting arrested, when they're getting hauled off to jail for doing something horrible, which in the end turns out to be impossible in the first place. We saw that in 1985, where they accused some of our bulletin board operators of moving satellites with their computer bulletin board systems. Now, obviously, that was impossible. You couldn't move a satellite with a BBS, but they said it at the time. It made all the headlines, and when they finally dropped those charges, nobody cared. Nobody was listening. There's no way we can stop people from doing bad things. But if they're going to do bad things, they stop becoming hackers and they start becoming criminals.
The ones that actually learn how the systems work and manage not to get busted.
Those are the ones that are going to be controlling the computer industry in 40 years.
The way people see these kids as threats, and I see them as kids doing what kids have always done. And I see what's really going on. I see these people that are wanted by the federal government, and they're just normal people. They're not criminals. They're people that have normal values. They wouldn't hurt people. They wouldn't destroy things. They wouldn't steal things. Yet they're being treated like they're the worst gangsters in history.
I don't want to see anybody I know get busted. I don't want to see them just lose interest either. I want to see them pursue what makes them happy without necessarily having to make other people unhappy.
The average hacker is into it for the fun. The average hacker is not into it to destroy things, not into it for personal gain. He's curious.
Hacking is the future. I mean, as society becomes more and more technological and more computerized, it becomes eminently more hackable. Hackers are the moving force behind technology today in one form or another.